Hello, I'm Matt Fiedler. Remember when I used to have a series about crappy movies? Wow, it has really been a long time since I did a Why It Sucks episode, but I got a lot of requests for this one. Kind of a continuation of the Shyamalan-a-thon, and that is M. Night Shyamalan's dedication to the Nickelodeon anime series Avatar. Oh, can't call it that. Let's just scratch that. Yeah, get that out of there. The Last Airbender. James Cameron would have a hissy fit if he knew that this movie had the word Avatar in it. So, we all know that Avatar, The Last Airbender, is a Nickelodeon series, anime series about Aang, who is supposedly going to be the savior of the world that is split up into 4 worlds, the 4 realms, or there's fire, water, earth, and air, the 4 elements, but the fire world wants to take over everything because they're just a bunch of pricks. And that's pretty much the only thing I got out of watching this movie. I haven't seen any of the cartoon, and obviously when you're transitioning from a cartoon to a live action movie, some stuff is going to be taken out of context or just shown in the wrong kind of, portrayed the wrong kind of way. I don't have any frame of reference, so I'm going based on just the movie alone. Like I've said with Dragon Ball especially, I haven't seen any of it, so people, you know, flaming me for not watching any of the cartoon, sorry. I mean, I was in college when it was pretty popular, so I wasn't really attached to it as some other people might be. But anyway, M. Night Shyamalan really wanted to put his name all over this movie, and it didn't seem like he needed to at all. It doesn't have a twist. Well, I guess kind of. There's sort of a cliffhanger at the end. But for him to, like, it's just a kind of movie where and it seemed like anyone could have done it, really. I mean, it is big, epic, or supposed to be. The special effects really aren't anything out of the ordinary. I mean, I've seen better water stuff done in Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix, and that was mid-2007, so May 2006, 5 years ago already. Nothing really special stood out with me when it came to the special effects. The acting in Last Airbender, kind of dry, pretty dry. It seemed like everyone was being fed their lines. The main kid who played Aang, he was, I guess, decent with what he had to work with, but just overall the script is really shoddy, and it was written by Shyamalan too, which would explain why the dialogue's not quite, you know, outstanding. But one of the correspondents from The Daily Show, that one Indian guy from The Daily Show, is in it, like, for a good majority, and that was really surprising to see. There's not a lot of name actors in this. The only one I really recognized was Dev Patel, who played Jamal Malik in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Just kidding, Slumdog Millionaire. He played Prince Zuko, who is sent out to find who the Avatar is and bring him home because his dad wants to prove to him that he's a man, and it's a mess. It's a real big mess, and I don't know who would have seen this movie in theaters and spent like $13-15 to see it in 3D. I guess the special effects were the only stuff in 3D, but I know this is one of the movies that was just up-converted. Wasn't going to be in 3D originally, but was up-converted to 3D to try to draw more attention to it. And it just seems like a waste, but I'm pretty sure there will be a sequel coming, just based on the way they left it open. But, you know, it's a lot of, like, landscapey shots, epic shots, but it's just boring. It's just a boring movie. Shyamalan, I guess, wanted to try to break out of his shell because his movies have just been getting worse and worse and worse. And like I said, for him to plaster his name all over this didn't really help his cause. So you don't have to see this. I've heard good things about the animated version of it. So if you want to, you know, rent those DVDs or buy those DVDs. Don't waste your time on this, because you just don't need to. It's just, you know, like I said, better stuff has been done in Harry Potter 5 years ago. with, you know, fighting. Shooting air and fire out of their hands. Give me a break. Come on. What is this friggin' whatever. So Last Airbender, it sucked. Honestly, Shyamalan, you really need to start stepping up your game. And if anyone has a recommendation, like I always say, leave a comment below, and I'll get around to it. I want to be doing a lot more of these videos, hopefully. I've been busy with other work, but I want to get back to my roots. I want to get back to making you guys happy. So any recommendations, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Just don't see The Last Airbender between that and now, because ugh. Ugh.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much.